My name is Seifudein Adem. I am currently a visiting professor at the Institute for Advanced Research and Education. Um, it is located in Nushisha University in Kyoto, Japan. I have also a part-time teaching position at Ritsumeikan University, also in Kyoto, Japan. I teach at the graduate and undergraduate levels. have uh, I have a PhD in international political economy. As you may know, international relations could be seen as a subset of international political economy, and as such, my intellectual preoccupation has also included international relations. In fact, I'm more interested in international relations, or as I sometimes call it, intercultural relations. Um, than international political economy. Apart from that, I am interested also in the relationship between Asia's major powers, Korea, Japan, China, and India, with African countries. I was born in a small rural town in Ethiopia, and from my early childhood, I developed interest in international affairs. My dad regularly listened to international affairs, international news via radio, and I seem to have also begun to like listening to international news. In addition, I began getting better grades in school in world history, geography, and the like. But my worst grade was in mathematics. So when I was enrolled at university after completing high school, I already knew what I was going to study. I studied political science and international relations and graduated with distinction. And my university decided to retain me first as a graduate assistant and then as assistant lecturer. That was how I ended up becoming an educator. When I teach about nuclear issues, I usually focus on two schools of thought on the role of nuclear weapons. Um, One school claims that nuclear weapons are used only for deterrence. The other school allows for the possibility that some states may use nuclear weapons for offensive purposes too. In addition, according to the second school, nuclear weapons could also fall into the hands of non-state actors. I tend to agree with the second school of thought that suggests that nuclear weapons are evil by nature. But I also go further. I think that nuclear weapons must be illegitimate for all. The reason is simply the unimaginable scale of their destructiveness. The public should hear about nuclear weapons because of the scale of destructiveness of their cause of these weapons. It is, of course, beyond comprehension, their destructiveness. Because of their destruction, because their destruction is instantaneous. Uh, also, unlike, for example, climate change, the need to do something about them is also more urgent. While it may take decades, if not centuries, for the effect of climate change to be felt, the destructive damage, the destructive damage of nuclear weapons is instantaneous, as I said. And also, of course, their destructiveness is also planetary in scale. So for all these reasons, I think public should care about nuclear weapons. What is concerning for me personally, as I said at the workshop in Mexico City, is the nature of the politicians of nuclear armed states. My concern is that these politicians, these people in whose hands the nuclear button has been placed, may not realize the weight of the responsibility they carry on their shoulder. To some of them, nuclear war may even seem like a video game, not because they are irresponsible, but because, in my opinion, many of them are nuclear illiterates. Nuclear illiterate. I think leaders of nuclear weapon states, both in the global north and global south, should be given and pass what may be called a nuclear test. There should be a requirement that these leaders should pass, should understand the devastation that would result should nuclear war break out. Public everywhere should care about this, because if nuclear war breaks out, the radioactive fallouts do not respect the imaginary political boundaries of nation states. Especially following the Russian invasion of Ukraine, I have a feeling that the world may be sleepwalking its way into a nuclear war. I worry about this sometimes.